Liberty, equality, fraternity, or death. The last, much the easiest to bestow.
Starting off our list, we have a newly revealed title, Hunger. This is a fresh IP that's gathering a lot of buzz. It's a PvP versus environment first-person horror extraction shooter mixed with slasher elements and RPG mechanics. Think of it as a European version of Hunt Showdown. Also, the former developers of Hell Let Loose are behind this project, adding to the excitement. With some gameplay snippets already out, expect this intense game to drop exclusively on PCs next year.
And now, you have come. And do you bring with you a new order? Or do you too possess the same gluttony that led to the end? I suspect we shall soon find out.
Next up we have Black Myth WuKong, hitting in less than a week. This highly anticipated action RPG is loosely based on China's iconic fantasy novel Journey to the West. It's one of the most ambitious projects coming out of China, and it's drawing in comparison to the Souls-like genre with its challenging gameplay. You'll take on the role of the Monkey King itself, in a beautifully crafted world made with the use of Unreal Engine 5.
I found one. Looks like I'm in a subway. Moving on.
Roger that. Proceed with caution. Destination is unknown.
Right.
Just recently announced at number 3 is Black State. This Unreal Engine 5 powered single-player military shooter takes a unique approach, blending third-person stealth mechanics with a gripping narrative. In this game, you'll step into the shoes of an elite member of a covert group known as the Architects, summoned for a mission that delves into mysterious and potentially world-altering events. The game promises photorealistic visuals and is a PC exclusive right now.
Over there! Move, move, move! Watch out!
Soulframe is an upcoming fantasy RPG from Digital Extremes, the studio behind the wildly successful Warframe. This game is set in a world inspired by ancient mythology and emphasizes exploration, melee combat, and deep environmental interactions. You'll journey through a richly detailed landscape where nature and spirituality are key themes. With its premise of deep character customization, cooperative multiplayer, and a complex evolving storyline, Soulframe is shaping up to be a captivating adventure.
Once you've learned, that is a choice only you can make. Don't you forget it. Even if they find you, even if they sing their song, the magic, it's in you. Yours.
They hurt you pretty bad, didn't they? I haven't seen you this scarred since last September.
At number 5, we have Wreckfest 2. This sequel to the beloved full contact racing game promises even more destruction and mayhem this time. Powered by an overhauled physics engine, Wreckfest 2 offers high-speed races where the only rule is chaos. With a variety of vehicles, tracks filled with jumps and obstacles, and the thrill of pure demolition in derby arenas, this game is all about head-to-head battles with no holds barred.
Next time, I promise not to lose my temper.
Come on! Move it! Goddamn amateur! Out of the way! Stop driving like my grandma, she's 6 feet under! M-O-V-E! Move it! You take that piece of throw it up your...
You're born, you grow up, you die, and... Is that all? No. It's a constant struggle between good and evil, light and dark, living and dead.
Taking the 6th spot is The Occultist, a newly announced title that's already sending shivers. This story-driven game puts you in the role of a paranormal investigator on a harrowing quest to uncover the mystery behind your father's disappearance on a haunted island. With some next-gen graphics, immersive horror elements, and complex puzzles, The Occultist is a first-person game that promises a deeply atmospheric experience filled with non-stop tension and fear.
Human beings prevent us from really seeing what is there. But when suggestive becomes evident, then we see what is really there.
Coming in at number 7 is Doom: The Dark Ages. The next big installment from Bethesda and ID Software, set in a distant medieval past. This game blends the brutal combat of the original Doom with a dark fantasy setting. As the last hope of a doomed kingdom, you're gonna be battling legions of hell in a world inspired by medieval mythology. This game is expected to feature intense melee combat and formidable enemies, staying true to the fast-paced action the Doom fans love.
Like the original 2001 title, Gothic Remake is set on creating an immersive and realistic world.
Taking the 8th spot is the highly anticipated Gothic 1 Remake. Fans of the original will be thrilled to know that the remake is set to bring the classic action RPG back to life with modern graphics and new content. It's set in a medieval world filled with humans, orcs, and other mythical creatures. Gothic is known for its deep story and immersive gameplay. Developers have teased new locations, enhanced designs, and more, making this remake one of the most awaited releases of 2024.
Freedom this open world offers. In true RPG fashion, you decide when and where you go next. Meet numerous interesting characters, understand their inner motivations, and earn their respect by completing a series of elaborate quests. How you solve or handle their problems depends entirely on your choices. No matter when, in what order, or if you do anything at all, the game will always respond appropriately to your decisions. Experience a complex and demanding combat system with satisfying character progression. Overcome your opponents using a variety of melee weapons. Eliminate them from a distance.
Did your father ever tell you why my bones ache in the weather? War. Their soldiers killed everyone.
I do not fear our enemy.
At number 9, we have Assassin's Creed Shadows. The latest stealth action adventure entry from Ubisoft, set in feudal Japan, Shadows introduces a new twist by featuring 2 main characters, allowing players to approach missions in unique ways. Whether you're choosing stealth or direct combat, this game offers a variety of strategies to advance the story, a richly detailed world filled with historical intrigue and a thrilling gameplay.
This is a lonely path now, eh? Believe me, there are other ways to heal.
People so quick to abuse their power do not deserve to keep it.
There is much we will learn from each other, Yasuke.
You can see when 2 people fit, when they will be better together.
Or she can observe her environment and use it to her advantage. The tripod in the center of the room wards off against nearby Atlas robots, but only whilst active.
Taking the 10th spot is Industria 2, a sequel to the well-received Industria from 2021, announced during the Future Games Show's Spring Showcase of 2024. This game is described as a dimension-crossing narrative FPS that delves into alternative realities dominated by a malevolent AI, built with the use of Unreal Engine 5. Industria 2 promises to deliver a compelling and immersive story with stunning visuals. It's set to be released exclusively on PCs in 2025.
Oh shit, they're coming!
Next up, we have City of Ashes. In a post-apocalyptic world, this game puts you in the shoes of a former MMA fighter on a mission to rescue his kidnapped daughter from a crumbling city, with some intense melee combat, as you can see, that incorporates street fighting techniques and special abilities. City of Ashes offers a thrilling blend of action and RPG elements. This game features a richly detailed environment and a character progression, making it a deeply engaging asymmetric fighting game.
With more than 30 million downloads comes new adventure. Use your MMA instinct to survive. Become the king of the street.
Our intel places Carrington on the second floor.
On the life we think we know.
At number 12, we've got the long-awaited Perfect Dark. After years of speculation, developers have finally revealed actual in-game footage and a release window of 2025. This stealth-based cyberpunk first-person shooter is a reboot of the classic Perfect Dark series, set in a futuristic version of Egypt. It is expected to feature a one-of-a-kind single-player campaign filled with espionage, high-tech gadgets, and intense action. Perfect Dark is poised to make a big splash when it arrives on Xbox Series X and PCs.
Agent Stark, it's a pleasure to meet you. I could use someone with your skills.
To lose everything before I could see.
Landing at number 13 is Ferocious, or previously known as Project Ferocious. This indie first-person shooter is a passion project from a single developer, offering a semi-open world experience reminiscent of Far Cry games, but with a unique twist: dinosaurs. On a dangerous, untamed island, Ferocious challenges you to survive against both the hostile wildlife and treacherous human enemies. The game is notable for its lush environments, intense combat, and the looming threat of prehistoric predators.
Winter is a 4-player sci-fi tactical survival horror shooter that takes place in a future where massive armies are skinning the bones of...
Coming in at number 14, we have The Forever Winter, one of the most highly anticipated co-op shooters set in the aftermath of a never-ending mech war. This game incorporates intense survival horror elements as you scavenge through the wreckages, and shaping up to be a standout survival game from the PC players this year. If you're eager to dive into Forever Winter, a closed beta is on the way, we've heard, while the exact release date is still under wraps.
Attack. You must rely on cooperation and cunning to survive even minor enemy contact. Situational awareness is key in this world. Stop, look, and listen. Trigger discipline will save your life. A target missed is a bullet wasted, and not every battle is one worth fighting. Only kill what you can loot and get away with. Every time you open fire, you are ringing the dinner bell. Make it worth it.
Captain Demetrian Titus is a genetically enhanced super soldier and hero of the Ultramarines.
We will eradicate your kind from the galaxy.
Taking the 15th spot is Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. Launching on September 9, this sequel returns you to the grid-marked science fiction universe with even greater intensity. Developed by Focus Entertainment, this game continues the saga of Captain Titus, putting him against relentless alien foes in visceral, fast-paced combat. With expansive environments and a deeper narrative, Space Marine 2 promises a thrilling experience that will captivate both newcomers and veterans of the series.
Thanks to our unique swarm technology, allowing us to render hundreds of real enemies on screen at the same time. You'll face seemingly endless waves of crawling, running and swooping enemies as far as the eye can see. You must repel a Tyranid invasion and rid the system of the Xenos threat. battling in the claustrophobic jungles of Kadaku, the majestic planet-spanning metropolis of Avarax, and other epic locations. After each successful mission, you'll return to the Battle Barge, a space fortress serving as the Ultramarines' orbital headquarters. Here you can gather crucial intel by interacting with onboard personnel.
At number 16, we've got over here Chernobylite 2, Exclusion Zone, a long-awaited sequel that's been in the making for over 3 years. This post-apocalyptic action RPG builds on the original foundations, offering free explorations of a massive ultra-realistic open world. Exclusion Zone, you see, features challenging combat, a lot of intricate crafting systems, and team and base management, all wrapped in a non-linear narrative. You're going to be taking on the role of a plane walker, journeying through parallel worlds in search of a mysterious material known as Chernobylite.
They say we're cold-blooded. They call us murderers. But some folks don't realize being a hunter is like being a warden.
Coming in at number 17 is Ultimate Hunting, a newly announced title from 3T Games, the creators of the Ultimate Fishing Simulator. This hunting simulation game boasts almost photorealistic graphics, powered by Unreal Engine 5, and supports co-op play for up to 16 players. It does promise an immersive hunting experience with lifelike environments and wildlife behaviors. It is dropping exclusively on PCs, as it was the case of most of the games from these developers in late 2024.
And sometimes the predator becomes the prey.
Welcome to the most dangerous hunting grounds in the world, Southern Africa. Here, you will find one of the biggest land animals in the world. Taking down any animal should be as quick and humane as possible. So, make sure to pick proper gear and place a precise shot.
And last but not least, number 18, we have Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This highly anticipated sequel to the beloved flight simulation game from Microsoft is one of the biggest exclusives in the making. This installment is expected to elevate the already perfected formula with a bigger world, new maneuvers such as search and rescue missions, remote cargo operations, and enhanced graphics. This game is now scheduled to release on November 19 on both PCs and Xbox Series X. Take a look.